Back in the day, in ancient times, when you rose to political power, not even in ancient times, I mean, the early, even probably still in parts of the world right now, but um, the deal is that when you wanted to get into power, and that was the thing you wanted the most, unless you were born into it, the deal, and even if you were born into it, but the deal is if you want power, in order to get it, you have to put your life on the line. And that meant that even after you got it and you started running things the way that you wanted it to be ran, the reason you got into power, after you killed the last guy that was in power, you usurped him, you ran that country, that town, you ran it until they killed you. That was the deal. And I like that deal. I like that that's the trade off. You want to be in power so much, then you got to put your life up. That is the agreement. And you run stuff until you go too far and people kill you. And we don't have that here now. Now, what we have is you run and you get into power and you take shit from 4 to 10 to 8, 4, 8, 10 years, whatever. And some people get more shit than others. But no matter what you do, no matter how much you ruin the country that you were in charge of, when you leave, then you're just granted this respect that we're supposed to have, and we're supposed to let it go and like let bygones be bygones. Now, look, I got to be clear here. I'm not suggesting that Justin Trudeau or Joe Biden, Barack Obama, nobody, George W. Bush, not even George W. Bush. I don't think any of these people should meet any kind of violence. This is an anti-violence program, all right? And I just got done on a rant about why we shouldn't hit women. We shouldn't hurt at this juncture, because it wasn't part of the agreement. We shouldn't hurt any former world leaders in North America either. I'm firm on that stance. But I don't think that we should automatically have to respect them either. I mean, you're starting to see respect for George W. Bush now, and which is unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe I remember, maybe a lot of people that were around in 2001, or they weren't around, they were just like not conscious yet, didn't have the experience. Like a lot of the young crowd, they don't remember what it was like pre 9/11. They have no memory of it at all. So, like a guy like George W. Bush, they don't look at him as somebody that ruined the fucking world. And we have not recovered from that. And we are not going back to that. We're just sort of like, it was sort of like just going continuously spiraling down from there. And maybe once in a while, we'll grab onto a branch or something as we fall down into this just bottomless fucking pit of despair and ugliness, and we'll grab a branch, we'll hold on, and looks like maybe somebody like Barack Obama will give us hope, and then it snaps, and then some people found a lot of hope in Donald Trump. And what's surprising is that no matter what, because this is the deal, no matter what Donald Trump does now, after he's done his term, and he will be done his term in 2 years, if he's able to hold on long enough and he gets another generation away, like say a Democrat gets in, if he's able to hold off for another 8 years, you're going to see Donald Trump remembered and respected and held in a higher esteem. And that's outrageous.